And then I came to Vancouver, and in Vancouver it was a similar situation. Two-thirds of the people in the church were over 50, 60, and 70, up to 90s. And then some of the children that were married, had young families already, they wanted to stay in Vancouver. But the German majority would carry the vote every time that there was a vote needed. And so when I came to Germany, to Vancouver, and the people knew that my German was very good, they almost expected me to impose German again on the English speaking, on their children and grandchildren. They were hoping I would simply say, we have only a German service, and if you want to come to church, you'll better learn German. And I said, absolutely no. The gospel is not written in German, it's not written in English or any other language. The gospel is written in a language for everyone, in every situation, for all nations or people. So your children, they are born in Vancouver or in Canada, or have been raised in Canada. As you made sure, and these single moms worked day and night in order to make it possible for them to go to university. You were the ones that did send them to university, high school and university, and their language is English. There is nothing you can do about that. I cannot change that. You cannot change that, and I will not impose any kind of condition on them. I want them to worship in the language that they are familiar with. That took a long time. That was not easy. To the point that I simply one day called a congregation meeting for the German people. And so they all came, and we were in the basement of the church, and we sat there and we talked. And I simply said, look around you, look at your children. They are in their late 30s and 40s now. They have teenage kids. They have young people, kids, their own ones. They are grown-ups. They are professionals. They are accountants. They are medical doctors. They are lawyers. Give them the right to be themselves. Give them the right to develop their view or their way of being the Church of Jesus Christ. It's not German. It never, ever will be German. Forget it. But give them the privilege and the right to be themselves. Because they said, yeah, we are allowed to sing choruses once in a while, and we are allowed to do certain things, but our parents, and mostly women, will always look over their shoulder. What are they doing now? What are they coming up now, which is not according to our tradition, not according to our worship style. It's different. I said, give them the freedom. They need to become themselves, and they can do that. They are very gifted young people. And finally they said, yes, we have to ease the tension on them, and we have to listen to them. And there was a candidate for the English congregation. He came from Thailand. He was a Chinese descendant, had studied law in Australia, and came to Regent College in order to do his master's degree in theology. And he candidated. And the English congregation could vote him in, and the German congregation accepted that. So we had a Chinese pastor that became the pastor of the English congregation. Always, yeah, you have a Chinese church plan. No, I said, he is the pastor of our English congregation. That was a major move when it comes to the development of the situation in Vancouver.